Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing a special video here on the second channel, guys. I know it's been a long time since I've recorded a video on the second channel here, guys. I've been very busy with the World Cup, guys, and with the World Cup being officially over, I will now be putting a lot of focus on this channel, give you guys like quality content for you guys. So as you guys can see, we're doing a special video here because, as you guys know, the Ariana Grande's new album Petal will be coming out next week. I even got a shirt. I actually went to her tour recently, if you guys can see right here. I got a shirt of hers. And I will do a video of all the concerts I've been to, probably sometime in the next couple of weeks, for you guys. But I'm gonna hold off on doing that until maybe 3 weeks in August, right? Just because I'm gonna be very focused on the Petal album, which is coming out next week. And as a way to celebrate the new album, why don't we do a bracket game for all of our songs and our songs and our studio albums? I'm not going to include any futures or anything like that. So when you look at the grand total, it is a grand total of 120 songs. So 8 songs got to bye to the next round. And so basically we're going to be doing that for you guys. So I hope you guys do enjoy. I'm going to leave a link in the description if you guys want to do this bracket. And we're going to start with the first matchup we got here, guys. It is Safety Net versus Hampstead. And keep in mind, this is just my opinion. There's no right or wrong answer. I want to keep doing this until we have a winner. So those will be very fun. So let's start. Okay, so for me, guys, I'm going to be real. I play Safety Net more. I like Safety Net more than Hampstead. I do think Hampstead is a nice song, but I do prefer Safety Net. So I'm going to go Safety Net here for this one. Be My Baby versus Needy. Guys, I'm going to go Be My Baby. This has been a song that's been repeat for such a long time. Don't get me wrong, I do like Needy. I just prefer Be My Baby. I just think it's more fun, more upbeat, more positive. And I just prefer it more. So I'm going to go Be My Baby for this one. Next matchup we got here is Off the Table versus Everyday. I love Off the Table. It is one of my favorite artists, The Weeknd, of course. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like Everyday. Sorry, I just don't like it. It's too repetitive for me. So I'm going Off the Table for me, this one. Next up we have is Winter Things versus You Don't Know Me. I'm going to have to go You Don't Know Me. I think that's one of the more underrated cuts from My Everything. And while I think Winter Things is nice, it's not really one I would replay that much, to be quite frankly honest with you. Only probably during the Christmas time, but besides Christmas, not really much else. So, yeah. We got Breathing versus Right There. Ooh, 2 interesting songs. For me, Breathing is one of my favorite songs from Sweetener. It's one of their best songs. In my opinion, I love the message across the song. Right There is also a good song too, and I think Big Sean does his thing. But I think for me, Breathing is just more interesting in my opinion, so I'm going to have to go with Breathing for this one. Next up, we got here it is POV versus Thank You Next. Ooh, this is an interesting match. This is a close one because I don't have a clear-cut answer for this one. Because POV, I think it's very beautiful. I think her vocals are incredible. Obviously, it's a very nice beat. Thank You Next, obviously, is a song talking about her exes. And it's a nice message of moving on. And this is a tough one, guys. I mean, what do I pick here, guys? I really don't know what to pick here, guys. But I think I'm going to edge with Thank You Next more. I just think Thank You Next has more quotables and more fun things it's more I could remember in my head. Whereas POV, I don't really remember the lyrics that well. So I'm going to go with Thank You Next just about, but man, that is close. That's close. Next up we got here is Main Thing versus Too Close. Main Thing is one of the underrated ones. It's, I think, one of the deluxe tracks, I believe. And Too Close, I think this is also a deluxe track as well for My Everything as well, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm going to go with Main Thing. I think I'm going to go with Main Thing here, guys. I just think Main Thing is more interesting, in my opinion, than Too Close. So, yeah. The Light Is Coming versus Break Free. The Light Is Coming has Nicki Minaj, and I don't like her vocals in a song. And I just think that Ariana's part is just, it's too repetitive. It's too annoying to me. So I'm sorry, I'm not going to pick that one, and so I have to go with Break Free. I think Break Free is just better in my opinion, and yeah, I love this song as a kid. I used to jam that song so much. Moving on, we have is The Way versus Dangerous Woman. Now, this is interesting, guys. We got The Way, obviously, featuring Mac Miller, and in my opinion, their best collaboration. A fantastic song there. Now, they got Dangerous Woman, the big, upbeat, positive attitude. And for me, I think Dangerous Woman's more impressive. I think her vocals are incredible in that song. The message being a strong woman, I think, is more impressive. So for me, I'm going to have to go with Dangerous Woman. I think it's just better in my opinion. Next up, we got Problem, Not Just on Christmas. I'm going to go with Problem. I don't really play Christmas songs that much besides Christmas. Break Up With Your Girlfriend on Board versus Honeymoon Avenue. And for me, it's Honeymoon Avenue. Just the intro song to her discography. It's amazing. One of her first songs ever. It's such a beautiful song. Amazing. And yeah, don't get me wrong, Break Up With Your Girlfriend's cool. It's a nice trap beat, but I have to pick Honeymoon Avenue. I just can't go against it. Sorry. Next up, we got here, it is Intro versus Obvious. And for me, I'm picking Obvious. Yeah. 7 Rings was 34-35. Ooh, this is an interesting match because I'm not a huge fan of either song in particular. So this is really interesting. This is tough. This is tough. I think I'm going to edge. I think I made my mind. I'm going to slightly go with 34-35. And the reason is because I just think that it's more fun to sing to. And I just think it's kind of more fun to me. Like, it's more funny to me and how it sings. 7 Rings, I just never really cared for it that much, to be honest with you. I mean, it was cool when I first heard it, but I heard it so much that I just overplayed it, you know? So, I think for me, that's why I have to go with 34-35, you know? Yeah. So, I'm going to go with that one. Baby I versus Raindrops. It has to be Baby I. I mean, I love Raindrops, the intro as well. It's so good, but it's very short. So I can't pick it. It'd just be too short, so I'm going to have to go with Baby I. And Baby I think is underrated. My Everything versus Piano. My Everything is very much a sad song. Piano is a very upbeat song, a very underrated song from yours truly. And I think I'm going to go with Piano for this one. I think Piano is just better in my opinion. So yeah. Next up we got here is Be Alright versus Just a Little Bit of Your Heart. This is a really interesting match because I think both these songs are quite underrated in their own ways. But I am gonna go with Be Alright just because I think that was more impressive to me. And yeah, I also feel like as good as the song is Just a Little Bit of Your Heart, I'm not really a huge fan of Childish Gambino part. So yeah, I'm gonna go Be Alright for this one. Alright, so I think we're down with that. So we're now going back to this side. We got Safety Net versus Be My Baby. Oh, 2 of my favorite songs. This is a tough one. I think we're now done with first round, so I think we're now in the second round, guys. Ooh, this is a tough one, but I have to go with Safety Net. I'm going Safety Net. It's just too good, man. That song is amazing. Off the Table versus You Don't Know Me. We're going to go with Off the Table. We're going to go with Off the Table. Breathing versus Thank You Next. I'm going to go with Breathing here for me for this one, guys. I think Breathing is more impressive. I just connect with this song more, so I'm going to go with Breathing. Next, we got here, it is Main Thing versus Break Free. I think this is where I'm going to go Break Free. Next match we got here is Dangerous Woman versus Problem. I have to go Dangerous Woman. I just think that song is more impressive, and as good as Problem is, I'm not really a huge fan of Big Sean's part and Iggy Azalea's part. I just would have preferred if she did it solo. So yeah, I'm going to go Dangerous Woman. Honeymoon Avenue versus Obvious. I'm sorry, Honeymoon Avenue for sure. Just the intro is too peak. 34-35 versus Baby I. I'm going to go Baby I for this one, guys. Piano versus Be Alright. I have to go Be Alright. Safety Net versus Off the Table. Wow. Dang. It's a tough one. A very, very difficult one. Both of my favorites and their songs and Positions album. I love both songs so much. But if I'm real, if I'm being objective, I think I have to go Safety Net. I just think as much as I love Off the Table, I love more the duo of the song. Where Safety Net, I love her part as strongly over Ty Dolla $ign. Don't get me wrong, Ty Dolla $ign is good, but Ariana's part is way clear, right? So for me, I'm gonna have to go with Safety Net. It's just too powerful. Breathing versus Break Free. We're in round 3, by the way. Ooh, I mean, I think I'm gonna go with Breathing for this one, guys. I think I'm gonna go Breathing. Yeah, I think it's just a more powerful message. Dangerous Woman versus Honeymoon Avenue. This is a hard one, But I think I'm gonna end. This is where I'm gonna end with. I'm gonna have to go Dangerous Woman. It's just too powerful of a song. Just her vocals are incredible. So I would love to pick Honeymoon Avenue, but I'm gonna end it there. Baby I versus Be Alright. I'm gonna go with Be Alright. Safety Net versus Breathing. Going Safety Net. And Dangerous Woman versus Be Alright. Dangerous Woman. And the Safety Net versus Dangerous Woman. I'm gonna go Safety Net. So this is the other. We're now done with that side of the bracket. So we're gonna go with Better Left Unsaid versus Ghosting. Two very sad songs indeed, but I think Ghosting is just more emotional, so I'm gonna go with Ghosting for that one. Motive versus Worst Behavior. Oh, that should be Worst Behavior, by the way. I got it from this Tiermaker website, so I got it for so, but that's misspelled. But anyways, Motive versus Worst Behavior. I'm gonna go Worst Behavior. I think Worst Behavior is pretty underrated, guys. It's a pretty underrated song. Yeah, I'm gonna go with My Hair versus Dandelion. Ooh, this is a tough one. Both songs are great in their own ways. But I think I'm going to go with My Hair. I think My Hair is more impressive. The whistle notes she does in My Hair is profound. And yeah, I'm going to have to go with My Hair. My Hair, I think, for this one. Thinking About You versus Makeup. For me, I'm easily going Thinking About You. I love Thinking About You so much. It's a very underrated song. Makeup, don't get me wrong, it's a good song, but it's not. I don't prefer it over Thinking About You. So, yeah. I Wish I Hated You versus Eternal Sunshine. I have to go with the title track. It's just too good. Blaze versus Tattooed Heart. Hey, it's Tattooed Heart. I mean, Tattooed Heart is amazing. It's one of her best songs in her entire discography. Dare I say, maybe like top 10 for discography. Incredible song. Blaze is okay, but come on. It doesn't compare to Tattooed Heart. Tattooed Heart is better in my opinion. Saturn Returns Interlude versus Love Me Harder. Come on, it's Love Me Harder. I'm not comparing Interlude to a song. Popular Song versus Bad Idea. It's Bad Idea. Popular Song is probably one of my least favorite songs in her discography. Yes and versus Good Night and Go. I think I like Good Night and Go more. I just think it's more cute, I just prefer it more, and that's one I play more than Yes and. So I prefer that one. NASA versus Santa Tell Me. Now see, this is the only Christmas song that I'll probably play and repeat because it's such a good song. You're going up against NASA though. NASA's a really underrated song. I think it's one of the most underrated songs in discography. So I think I'm about to go NASA here, guys. I have to go NASA. Greedy versus Why Try. Dang, but I Greedy is just incredible, man. Her vocals are incredible. Yeah, Why Try? Why Try is so underrated, but I have to go Greedy. Don't Want to Break Up Again versus God Is a Woman. Two bangers, but I think God Is a Woman is just better. It's more powerful, full message. In My Head versus Break Your Heart Right Back. I'm gonna go In My Head. I love that song. It's a fantastic song, and yeah, I think it's an amazing song. So I also like the video as well. I think the video is pretty cool. Santa Baby 630. I'm gonna go 630. Bye versus Nasty. I'm gonna go Bye. I prefer Bye more. West Side versus Moonlight. I think Moonlight's intro song to Dangerous Woman. West Side. I think it's one of the deluxe tracks, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna have to double check when I do my editing, but I think I'm gonna prefer West Side. I prefer West Side. Ghosting versus Worst Behavior. Ghosting. Yeah. My Hair versus Thinking About You. I'm gonna have to go. Ooh, this is an interesting one, but I still have to go My Hair. Eternal Sunshine versus Tattooed Heart. I'm going Tattooed Heart. Just an amazing song. Love Me Harder versus Bad Idea. Very, very difficult one to pick, but I think if I'm being objective, as much as I love Love Me Harder, it is one of my most played Ariana songs of all time, I think Bad Idea might just be better. it just might be better because, yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with that one. Sorry, Love Me Harder, but I'm going to go with that one. Good Night and Go versus NASA. I'm going to go NASA. Greedy versus God is a Woman. Dang, that's a difficult match. I'm going to go God is a Woman. Just amazing song. In My Head versus 630. 630, I think I'm going to go with. Bye versus West Side. I'm going to go with Bye. Ghosting versus My Hair. And this is where I think I'm going to end with Ghosting. Go My Hair. Tattooed Heart versus A Bad Idea. Tattooed Heart for me. NASA versus God as a Woman. I'm going to have to go God as a Woman for me for this one. 630 versus Bye. I'm going to go Bye for this one. And then Tattooed Heart versus My Hair. I'm going to go with Tattooed Heart. It's just amazing. God as a Woman versus Bye. I'm going to go God as a Woman here. And then semifinal Tattooed Heart versus God as a Woman, Tattooed Heart. And then this is the final. Safety Net versus Tattooed Heart. Probably two of my favorite songs. And this is very hard. But I'm going to go with Tattooed Heart. Tattooed Heart for me is amazing. So there you guys go. That is my bracket. Alright, so let's go do a quick recap of the bracket. I mean, like, looking at this right here, man. So this is the bracket. So obviously it's very big, guys. So I don't want to go through the entire thing again. But this is top four. So top four I have is Safety Net, Dangerous Woman, God is a Woman, and Tattooed Heart. Very interesting. Very interesting there. So, like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, guys. Remember, guys, to like and subscribe as well. Of course, I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys want to do your own bracket as well. Remember, I included all 120 songs, even the 2 Christmas albums as well. And yeah, this was great fun to do. So, like I said, guys, the game plan is that next weekend, I will be listening to Petal. Maybe I'll do like a YouTube short for my rankings of the album, and then I'll do like a full video talking about every single album, do my official album up-to-date rankings, and talk about my favorite songs there. And so, yeah, like I said, guys, I'm very excited for Petal, man. It's going to come out next Friday. I cannot wait for it, guys. It's going to be amazing, guys. We have the track list already confirmed, 12 songs, and I think like 36 minutes, so it looks great. So I'm very excited to see what's in store. So, yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, guys, it would really help the channel grow by hitting the like button, guys. Hit the subscribe button. And yeah, guys, let me know your favorite song of Ariana Grande in the comments below. And if you guys did the bracket as well, let me know down in the comments below. I hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.